The best TV coverage in the ECAC.
Ten seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. To me, what's exciting about RPI TV and coming out to events and helping out is just knowing that if we weren't there, that a lot of people wouldn't have the opportunity to see these events at all.
Alright guys, shut up. We're currently doing sports intro. Instant replay graphic down. Instant replay graphic down.
There's no sound.
Instant replay graphic down.
I'm working on it.
Okay. That can be dubbed in post, that's fine.
The thing that excites me most about filming a production is actually the live aspect of it, that our productions are live webcast around the world now. Members of the RPI community, no matter how far they are from our campus or how long ago they graduated, can be a part of that event.
When the intro ends, we're going to go to camera 1 wide shot.
And we are transitioning to camera 1. We're currently on camera 1 with opening titles.
I participate in RPI TV basically for two reasons. The people are hysterical and I have a lot of fun with that. And the second part is learning all the equipment. My curriculum and what I study here is completely different, and so it's fun to push myself to learn new things.
I'm a really big fan of how you can kind of get a chance to do a little bit of everything. There's a lot of learning you can do, and really if you mess up, no one really gets mad. You can learn, I've done replay, I've done camera, I even did directing, so it's just really cool that I got all those opportunities that I wouldn't have gotten anywhere else.
The membership of RPI TV is definitely unique. I think each person in the club brings their own experience, brings something different to the club.
I think members of RPI TV really enjoy what we do, and that's why they stick around and never complain about having to do another production, because they actually want to be there.
The members of RPI TV continue to work so hard and for so long at what they do because they honestly believe that they're bettering the school. They're providing services like for the school, for alumni, for families, for prospective students. They do that because they honestly care about making RPI look good and having those resources available to everyone who wants them.
Everybody kind of takes their own talents and interests and does great things with them. Like Andrew is great with electrical engineering and computer science, and so he works with a lot of hardware and develops his own software so that we can have replay computer, graphics computer, all sorts of different things that normally cost us thousands of dollars and probably be out of our reach.
Because of its membership, RPI TV has been able to be transformed from a couple of kids with handy cams to an NBC Sports caliber production.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
Whenever you're ready.
I'm really excited about doing a pregame show. I'm really excited about the ability to be in front of the camera, talking directly to our viewers.
5, 4,
It'll give us
3,
something that we don't usually have, a direct emotional line to our viewers.
2, 1, go.
We are on camera.
Good evening, hockey fans, and welcome to RPI Hockey tonight. It is the Engineers versus the Bentley Falcons. I have Courtney Lang here. Courtney, tell me what we should expect for tonight's game.
We are hoping for a good face-off between the RPI Engineers and Bentley after last night's 5-2 loss for the Engineers and this win for the Bentley Falcons. It should be a good one tonight.
Yeah, with that in mind, let's take a look at what went down yesterday during that game. That was the first in this two-game series. The first goal here was scored by the Falcons. You can see it here from above. That's the best angle. Bounced off the right pad, and then the rebound scored by Schmidt to go right through an empty net on that side.
Hockey is the greatest sport on the face of the earth. It is everything.
Fast-paced, violent.
It is hitting and checking.
Violent, fast-paced.
There's something special about RPI hockey. When you walk in the arena, it's almost as if you can get an awe from the seats on both sides, the high ceilings, the video board. Not a lot of schools have that to offer. RPI does, and it gives RPI TV a huge outlet for our product.
Next, the members of RPI TV, who have broadcast countless games throughout their time here in Troy. Charlie McAlaw, Caleb Hoffman, Andrew Brzozowski, Ryan Skarin, Jaleese Budd, Michael Dewey. Thank you for all you do. The best TV coverage in the ECAC.
I think we have a pretty elaborate setup, and it's a lot of fun to produce content that I know a lot of people will see that aren't even in the country. A lot of families of hockey players will benefit from our service.
He's got some space in front. Oh, what a play by Brock Higgs! Backhander, 5-hole, and it's 5-2.
Brock Higgs. Now, for those of you watching on RPI TV, that was a pretty goal. For those of you listening on the radio, you're just going to have to trust us.
Viewers of RPI TV are some of the most dedicated fans of RPI. They want to remain connected with the campus after they've left it, and I'm very thankful for them. They're the drive that makes me participate in the club.
There have been people that actually have approached me after productions, and a lot of our other members showing their appreciation that we can live stream events when they can't make it. Especially at hockey games, a lot of parents of players will come up and thank us for what we do.
I think my favorite production we've ever done was the ECAC Championships in Atlantic City in 2012. We set everything up in one little row of seats. We had our own on-air talent.
Live from Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey, this is the ECAC Championship game for 2012. Good evening, everyone. I'm Adam Woden along with Dan Frigin. And Coach, tonight, an excellent matchup.
My favorite series of productions is the 2013 ECAC Women's Championship.
Like 15 of us went out to Ithaca. We were on ESPN3, had to overcome a lot of challenges with Cornell's rink.
We filmed 4 games in 2 days, and it was one of the first times that we really went in depth into a production.
And I want to give kudos to the RPI TV staff for producing these games and partnering with us, but to get ESPN for our league so that 80 plus million people can have the ability to watch our teams and the great players that we have and the great institutions that we have is a great testament to the league overall.
Not every production is a multi-camera production. Some of them are single camera. They're usually events that I normally wouldn't go to, but I went for TV and I ended up having a good time.
My favorite production was the GM Week Should Have Been Results. Basically, they just came up on stage and said,
unfortunately, due to some difficulties, there is not going to be the election results tonight.
It's on our website, and it's only 20 seconds long.
I think the most memorable for me was actually the juggling show. It was one of my earlier productions, and it was just an interesting experience.
One that sticks out memorably the most is probably one of our diving ones we did, and it was just a different feel. It was way different from hockey or football.
One of my more memorable events of RPI TV was GM Week 2014. It was a pretty controversial event on campus when we caught student government officials tearing down posters that went against the new Union Constitution amendments. As a club, a lot of our members were closest during this time. The office was always busy. We were always deciding what was going to happen next with all of these events that had happened, and it completely changed the outcome of elections.
RPI TV has always had a struggle with membership, but one thing I've noticed is that once people come to a production, they come back to more productions. It's fun, and you're with friends. For me, it's not really work.
Technology-wise, the future of RPI TV looks great. They continue to get funding and continue to get new cameras and all sorts of things to make the productions technically great.
I saw in an email we got a drone. I don't know how we'll use that, but if we keep getting cool sort of technological things like that, I think this club could really expand and become even more than it is now.
I'm sitting there I just see it going up and I'm like, okay, he has control. And they're just it's no longer responding to my commands. And it just goes and lands upside down.
We've had a great year for budgeting. We're looking to recruit a lot more members, and I think if we keep up what we're doing, we will continue to persevere as a club.
One of these days I'll have to grow up and not participate, but I'm hoping that RPI TV is still there so I can be a member of the campus community wherever I am.